Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my tutorial slash playthrough of the latest expedition, Expedition 19 Corvette in No Man's Sky. And I have a little bit of an issue with my recent recording. I started recording phase 4 and the recording became corrupted halfway through, which is disappointing me, and I can't go back to my original start point where we completed phase 3. So we do have a little bit of an issue. I have done some of most of phase 4 already. So basically I'm going to go through each one and I'll just discuss what I did and how to do it. This one is quite an easy phase. Phase 3 was quite easy as well, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, the 4th resist point is standard. Go to the space station, go to the station core and talk to it. And then you put yourself, you say, yeah, I'm here. And then you go and put your shield modules on, which I did in my Corvette, of course. I can't see because I'm inside it. And it gives you modules pack, the weapon modules pack, as part of this reward. But the resist 4th gives you the shielding pack to put on your Corvette, which then gives you this milestone, which is the weapons pack. And then you put the weapons on. And it gives you the milestone advanced destroy here, so quite easy milestones. And then we actually dove for 60 seconds from our Corvette all the way in the first episode, so we did that one early on. And then we found a pirate system, so we have to visit a pirate territory, which is what I'm in right now. And if you don't know how to do that, what I'll do is go through it. So as part of our milestone rewards for advanced destroy, when we put on our photon cannon or phase beam, whatever it was, we got a conflict scanner plans, and conflict scanner to fit that into your system. We come out here and we have a look. It takes 1 walker brain and 1 wiring loom, and I had a walker brain as part of the rewards for advance and destroy, and then you have to buy a wiring loom from the normal space stations, which is what I did whilst I was on or in the resist 4 station. So nice and easy. So to find a pirate station, we go down, we go into our galaxy map here, and you can see on the sort of right hand side of the top of the screen there is filter. At the moment we have no filter. We can go down to life form, and life form tells you which life form is in which system. As you can see, the colors all changed. So the blue / cyan is the Corvax, the red is the Viking, the yellow is the Gek, and the white is an abandoned system. If we go down again, we can see that we now have no conflict scanner installed. Let me just put it back in. So if we install our conflict scanner here, back into our starship, go back into our galaxy map, and do the filter down to conflict, you can see now that the colors of the systems have actually changed, and we are already in a red one, and red indicates either a pirate or some sort of conflict happening. If we click off this here and have a look at this one, this is also pirate controlled, and you can tell that by the skull that's on the screen here. That one has no information available. This one is only at war, so it's not pirate controlled, it is Corvax race but at war. Now this one here, as you can see, pirate controlled is the big skull there at the bottom of this box. But you can also see the economy has a tiny little skull that says mercantile. So if you have the economy scanner installed in your starship and it has that little skull there, it will tell you that it is a pirate system. And that is obviously if you don't have the conflict scanner installed and only have the economy scanner. So I jumped to this system here. And then what I did, because as part of the milestones, this one here, we need to smuggle some black market goods worth at least 160,000 units. Now if we go back into the pirate station, I'll show you where I got this from. What we need to do is get contraband from the contraband agent. So Mr. Contraband Agent here has banned weapons, he has prismatic feathers, he has some first spawn relics, and he has some hexite and some other stuff as well. Repair kits are quite good. These are the things that you use to buy and then open them up and sell to turn units into nanites. I'm not going to go through that here. I've made a video about that, about how to turn units into nanites. Again, I will try to remember to put a link down in the description. I'm going to buy these first spawn relics. So we've got our goods here. And then what we can do is we can jump to the next system, Resist 5, and sell it there. Okay, built our warp cell, nice and easy. Did have to get some ferrite dust, but easy enough to find. We also need some gold, which we have, and some microprocessors, which we also brought from the space station. And we got a load of rewards, didn't we, as well, which included 10 of those. So let's fit the emergency warp in. And if we hover over this here, we'll say that, yeah, it enables us to warp away, essentially. And what we will do is just move some stuff around again. Doesn't really matter if our, you know, shield strength and that goes down a little bit. It's all good. There you go. We've got it in there. Very nice. Right. We can actually get our star bumble. So we can now complete phase 2 finally. Thank you to _hypocenter_4 letting me know that this was a visual glitch and that actually you can continue to pick up the star bumble even though it's saying that they've all been picked. So I do really appreciate that. And we do get our Supreme Frost Protection upgrade and Banned Defensive Systems upgrade as well. Lovely old stuff. Let's put those in. Oh, we've overdone it. We've overdone it. In fact, now that I've opened it, which one's best? That's the question. You're worse, so you can come out. There you go. And I will also collect phase 2 reward, which is Vigilant Trail customization. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So we are at the 5th resist point. I don't think that's actually what it's called though, was it? Sign the 5th rendezvous station. So we are here. Seriously, this walkway opening on its own is just driving me insane. Really need to sort it out. It's just, it's kind of, is it immersion breaking? It's very annoying. Whatever it is, it's very annoying. Let's go and sell our goods. First spawn relics. Sell for plus 160%. Whatever it was. And there we go, we got under their noses. So go to the contraband agent, not the mission agent like I did. Like a fool. We get unearthed treasure times 3. Aquatic treasure times 3. And inventory slots times 5. Where do we put these? We've got hardly any tech in here. Can I? Yeah, let's go for that for now. It doesn't really matter, does it? And then what I'm actually going to do is put you in, because you're only oxygen recycler. You should have this from the off. So why not put that in? We can put the rocket boots in. Some people hate them, some people do not. We've got some treasure here, which is very nice. Not exactly high value, but okay. These are better value, but still, you know, sellable units, sellable 4 units. But yeah, not really all that worth it. So we need to engage the warp. Now, before we do that, I just want to explain this optional milestone here. I would do this if I was going to use this save as my main save, because once you complete the expedition, it turns into a normal save and you can carry on playing the game from basically game start, really. You'll have all of the stuff that you've made or brought or created. You'll have your Corvette, you'll have your character, you'll have your weapons, you'll have your upgrades, everything. Once you complete the expedition and then use this as a normal save. 500 quicksilver is quite nice. Assortment of cakes, if you have the nutrient ingester, is quite good. I've made a video about, you get on about videos I've made, don't I? I made a video about which superfoods to use to really boost your stats, and you can make a lot of units as well, like tens of millions, 20 million at a turn, if you use certain foods in the nutrient ingester whilst you're doing certain things. Is this worth it for me? Probably not. If I was to try and do this, I would go to the anomaly, try and invite someone to my game or go into someone else's game, get in their Corvette and have them just take me in their Corvette. Maybe if I had a microphone like I have now or whatever, I would try and talk to them and say, look, I'm just trying to do this milestone, can you help me out doing it? If anybody does want help doing this, just leave me a comment under this video and I'll try and help you out. I'll come to the anomaly at a certain point and I'll try and get you on my Corvette, and then I'll take you out and you can get this milestone done if you want it done that much. We are going to jump into engage the emergency warp though, and how I'm going to do that is going to be quite simple. We're going to go to our Corvette Now, if I was doing like a speed run, I would have got the 5th resist here, but I'm going to leave that until the next video. So we're going to go into our Corvette, make sure we've got some warp. Yeah, we've got 10%, that's okay. So engage the emergency warp unit from the quick menu. Ah, yes. There, emergency warp. So we don't even have to be fighting anything. We can just click on it and it will just warp us to a system. We don't get to choose a system. It just warps us to the system. And yeah, so we engaged the emergency warp there and we got fast scramble. So it's not in the galaxy map. You go down into your selections and across to utilities, and then you've got the emergency warp button there. So let's get our rewards, which is Corvette Hull Modules Pack. Got more modules than God knows what. If you want to make a really good ship, I'm sure you can. And can we get back to the expedition here? But we can get Phase 4 completed, which is Deadeye Cannon plans. Deadeye Cannon, which is something that I've really been looking forward to using. This thing here. 1 solar mirror, 1 star shield battery, and 5 metal plating to build that. Right, we need to get back to the expedition route. Okay, we're not that far away. So it's took it's took us a distance, that emergency warp, but get back to number 5 here. And we are going to leave the video there for Phase 4. I do apologise about the corrupted video. Thank you to everybody who's watching, liking and subscribing. It's much appreciated. Hopefully I will see you in the next video where we will take on Phase 5, which I think is going to be a bit more of a challenge just because of the derelict freighter we're going to have to go through. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care out there. Bye-bye.